Welcome back to Monday Meds. I hope your week is off to a great start. Happy Monday to you all. Yes, it's Monday. It's the last, what is it? There's 5 and it's the last Monday of May 2021. And yes, I know it's a holiday there in America. Happy Memorial Day to all of you Americans, viewers there at home, and those who are here also outside of America. And yes, as you reflect on Memorial Day, we think back on the sacrifice of the service. Thank you for your service, all you servicemen and women who have fought for freedom, not just freedom in America, but freedom in other countries and places around the world. As we continue, we started the month talking about what you need to know to prepare for what's next. And we're wrapping up the month today. Yes, it's the last day. And as we wrap up the month, we are going to be showing you, we talked about seeds. And yes, seeding is very, very interesting. There are lots of lessons you can learn from seeding, sprouting seeds, and working with seeds. And in my hand, I have a binder. Yes, it's a binder that I use to do my seeding, and you can see here. Yes, there's how we're organizing it. Remember, we talked about putting your house in order. Yes, so we are organizing Monday Meds and the seeds that we have. And yes, we have over 25 seeds so far of herbs and vegetables. And yes, we are working on sharing some tips with you today. So as you keep watching, seeding takes time. Sprouting seeds, you gotta know them, you gotta follow the instructions. And sometimes with the seeding, the instructions come with the seeds most times. However, you have to see what works in your area. And so yes, as we talk about seedings, we'll show you some of what we've been doing with the seeds and how they have sprouted. Many of them take less time to germinate than is actually. Some of them sprout within a day or two. Yes, so they're they're heirloom seeds, heirloom organic, non-GMO seeds. So 3 lessons, 3 tips about seeding. First, you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient with the seeds. You have to be patient, knowing that when you put it in the ground, it takes time. It may take less time than the manufacturer or the distributor says, but you need to know is that you need to organize your seeds. You need to decide which seed you're gonna start sprouting, and you need to know how long they take to sprout on average. Also, in organizing your seed or seeds, you have to know where you're gonna put them, and you have to know whether it is full sun or if it needs to have partial shade. You have to know these requirements or settings for the seed. It's good if you can create a greenhouse for your seeds. Yes, you need to sprout them inside the house and gradually take them outside. Many seeds, they need that support, they need that cushion. Many of them, it's best to plant them in containers than in the direct soil. Also, the third thing you have to know, third tip I will leave with you today as we talk about seeding, is that first tip, you gotta be patient. 2, you gotta organize yourself. And the third tip, you have to prepare the soil. Yes, so you gotta prepare the soil and know where you are going to put the soil. So seeds, they are like children, they're like babies. That is why they're called nursery. Where you put them are called nursery, because they're delicate and they need time, just like babies, newborn babies need that time to develop. So yes, those are 3 great tips that I want to share with you today. Once you've decided on the seeds you'd like to sprout, get some trays, or you can use whatever containers you have, along with soil, topsoil, and organize yourself and sprout them. These are the seeds that are being sprouted, and so far you can see the arugula, it started sprouting, and this is after 2 days of being down. They actually popped up less than 44 hours after being sprouted or after being planted. So yeah, that's the arugula, and it takes about 7 days to sprout, or within 7 days. And yeah, you can see the others. There's mint, there's lavender, there's echinacea, and basil. There's also cilantro, there's chives, there's lettuce and cauliflower and cabbage, zucchini, and this is radish right here, and this one is tomatoes and sage and thyme. So yes, this is the greenhouse indoors. They have to be indoors for a few days to sprout. It's best for them to have certain temperatures, cooler temperatures, to help in the sprouting process. So yeah, these are coming up. I'm looking forward to taking them outside for transplant. The arugula, they are short crop. They're less than a month, and they'll be ready in about 26 days according to the instructions on the package. So these are the updates on the eggplant. They're coming up nicely. There's some chives here, and we're watching them closely, and also lettuce. Yeah, that's the lettuce, and that's the only one that has sprouted so far. We'll see. We'll give them some water. Give them water morning, at least once a day, but also sometimes in the evening. Give them, but you want to water them lightly. So these are the radishes, and these are actually, they were transplanted in here, but they definitely need some more space. So we'll definitely have to put them in a larger container, because you know that radish is a tuber, so it grows underground, and they will need space to grow underneath. So you have to know the type of seeds that you're planting, whether they grow above ground or they grow underground, and plan for those accordingly. So make sure the space you're gonna put them is where they can thrive. So I did take them out of this container. So these are some other radishes, and yes, they definitely need bigger space. We're gonna have to do that in a few days. We'll have to transfer them out of here, because radish, they're short crops, so they're like about a month. And yes, so these are broccoli, and this is kale, and these are chamomile here, and the dill hasn't come up yet. So this is the chamomile, and then this is the lemon basil here, and the dill is coming up little by little. And I learned something about dill. Dill is one of those herbs that is great to keep off pests. So it's a natural pesticide. So definitely you can plant it around your vegetables that you don't want plants to eat. So yes, we are doing good. So those are some we have done, and these are others that are coming up. Yes, this is cabbage right here that's sprouted, and this is broccoli, another broccoli. So yeah, those are coming up. So that's an update on what we are doing, or what has happened with the seeds so far. Yes, this is a tomato. It needs to actually transplant. And with your tomatoes, you can do this with them, and that will help to strengthen the tomato. So when it is transplanted, when it goes to the ground, or when it's transplanted to where you really want it to grow, it will actually have, you got to do it gently like this, and it does help to strengthen the main stem. So as we talk about seeds today, I have in my hand a kale actually, let's put it here, kale seed. I don't know if you can see it. So yes, it's the kale seed. It's actually the closest I can find to the mustard seed. Now, as Jesus said, for the mustard seed, if you have faith as a mustard seed, if you have faith as the kale seed, as small as it is, you can remove mountains. You can move mountains. You can say to the mountain, move from here and go there. And so that's my challenge to you this week. As you plant your seed, you have to have faith in God, knowing that He will bring the increase. I pray you'll have a wonderful week, everyone, and God be with you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow us on all our social media platforms.